Hello traders, this is Tom Willis from Opteck. This is the daily market review for the 19th of August 2013. As you can see, we don't have a lot of announcements. We didn't have a lot of announcements from this morning. We had two announcements yesterday regarding the New Zealand late at night, and since that moment, a bit liquidity is driven into the market at the morning because of the announcement on the Japanese and the trade balance, but at the moment, we don't have a lot of movement in terms of liquidity driven in and out of the market because we don't have any announcements. Where traders are waiting for announcements later on this week regarding the FOMC, and we will go over that in a second. I'm always saying that as binary option traders, we shouldn't worry too much about situations like that because we know that the amount of liquidity, if it's not delivering 300, 400 pips, it's not something that we should pay attention to because we can make a lot of money even using 1 or 2 or 3 pips toward the direction that we're predicting. So we can still trade today, but I would definitely trade less than usual days. This morning, the next morning, tomorrow, we've got the Australian dollar and the New Zealand, two important announcements. But again, as you can see, we don't have a specific indication for that. So any kind of an outcome won't be an accurate outcome that we can measure. After that, if we'll go to Wednesday, then we can see that we've got the FOMC meeting, another very important meeting regarding the interest rate in the United States, talking about the unemployment rate. And after that, on Thursday, we've got German indication, again, a very good target for the DAX, for the index of the German market, and generally for the euro, the French indication regarding the CAC 40. I would definitely look for potential trades on Thursday on the CAC and on the DAX. And we've got some more announcements, and the most important one is the unemployment claims in the United States at 1:30 p.m. GMT time. Friday, very calm Friday again. 3 announcements: the pound, the Canadian dollar, and the dollar. Separated announcements will deliver a measured liquidity during the entire trading day. Let's see what we've got today using the different charts. So again, only by viewing the charts, I will take you to the Japanese yen currencies at the moment. Only by viewing the charts, we can say that the market is indeed in a difficult area in terms of liquidity. The most important currency today is the New Zealand. After that, the gold is supposed to deliver liquidity. We can see that the gold and the dollar are pretty far in terms of measurement, so I'm expecting to see an uptrend on the gold. New Zealand gold, let's see, the pound is the third in line. The pound is pretty strong today as well, but you can see that we don't have a lot of difference between the currencies in terms of liquidity, and that means that the market is, as I said at the beginning of the session, is expressing very low amount of liquidity, so it is a very difficult day to trade. But I would look for potential trade on the New Zealand in front of the US dollar. Let's see what's going on over there. New Zealand in front of the US dollar. Let's see the 15-minute chart. So as you can see, we had several good trades over here. This one of them, this is the other for a call option, another one, and another one. We do have liquidity using this chart. I would look for stochastic dropping down toward the 25 area and then catching it up and up and up again. This is the better potential that we've got in the market today. As I said, it's not the only potential. The New Zealand in front of the Swiss franc, Canadian dollar, euro. New Zealand in front of the euro is a good potential as well. Anything that will involve the pound or the New Zealand in front of weaker currencies such as the dollar, the Canadian dollar, and even the euro will give you a good potential for a trade. But at the moment, as I said, we've got a very low amount of liquidity, meaning that I'm not expecting to see a lot of potential trades. But the New Zealand versus the US dollar is a good potential. Pound versus the US dollar, let's look at that. Pound versus the US dollar. Let's see if we had civil trades this morning and what we're expecting to see later on. Okay, so even here we can see that the RSI is not approving to did not approve to participate in a trade. At the moment it's in a good area. The only thing that I should look for is a downtrend on the stochastic and a pullback higher, so that we'll be able to continue with the movement higher. That is the expectation on this chart, and it looks very nice in terms of liquidity. Again, the New Zealand versus the US dollar and the pound versus the US dollar are expressing larger amount of liquidity than all the other currencies, and I will definitely concentrate on both charts, as well as the gold. The gold and the silver chart will express a suitable amount of liquidity to trade on, but I would leave all the other currencies alone. As we saw, we don't have a lot of confidence on other currencies and other charts. From here, from Opteck, I'd like to wish you all the best with your trades. Have a pleasant day, and bye-bye.